Hey guys, how are we doing? Welcome to a night video here on Buzzing Pattaya. I promised you I'd go out and do an evenings video and not in the too distant future. And here it is. So what I did was I used the opportunity. As you know, we operate bar crawls, and I was sat in the front of the bar bus when I go from place to place. I thought, well, why don't we use that time and I'll just show you what's going on the streets. What I will say is, and you can be your own judge now, you can look at this video, you can see for yourself. There's a lot of people out there saying that, you know, the city's dead, nothing's going on, the bars are empty and all the rest of it. All I'll say, guys, is this video was taken literally 4 or 5 days ago. I've just finished editing it. Have a look. If you think this place is empty, well, all I can say is I'll drop a link to Specsavers in the description. Give them a shout. I'm sure they'll find you some glasses that work. Honestly, I don't know what goes on in people's heads. I really don't. But anyway, listen, it's people's opinions. They're entitled to think what they want. But this video will show you different. So the video quality, I would say, probably isn't massively good, but it's best enough that you can see. And if you like this video and you think that's a good idea, I'll look at ways to improve it for you guys. So just bear with me on that one. All right, so now in the video right now, you can see I'm here in Soy Bangkok, and that's Blanc, Club 4, Club Sin. Both of those are owned by the same guy. Both have about 10 to 15 girls working at any given day. Further up here now you'll see Club Sin. You know, Club Sin is a really good single unit. Next door, now that's the Pirates. That's been sorry, not Pirates, Purple. That's the Purple bar. That's been getting a lot of good reviews at the moment, and that's where the girl is now. You can see the girl that's in there. They've got about 10, 15 girls as well. And that area predominantly is always a good starting point, in my opinion. If you go there about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 5 o'clock, there's about 8 or 9 bars there. You can start your evening off with a flurry, and you know, it's decent. There's a lot of things that go on there. It's a gentleman's club scene. It's behind closed doors. I don't need to go into detail. You can use your imagination with what regards as to what happens there. But I say, you know, go there about 4 or 5 o'clock, and you'll be pleasantly surprised. There's a lot of entertainment available. Now, right ahead of you now this is the Excite area that they've just been building. They've been developing this now for about the last year. Starting to get a lot more businesses now come on board, and a lot more places opening. I think there's 2 bars in there right now as we speak. I haven't been in either bar, I have to admit, but I haven't had any negative feedback. So I'm guessing no news is good news, because if things are not good, people always like to make sure that everyone in the world knows about it. And I've had no negativity from this area whatsoever. So, and there's still a lot more building work to be going on there. There's still a lot more happening. They're still developing more units, particularly here on that right-hand side. You can't really see, it's too dark, but on the right-hand side there's more units being built. So I can only imagine that it's going to get busier and busier. I have been told, and I don't know how true this is, but I have been told that they're going to cater towards the Chinese market. Now, please don't hold me to that. I've got no idea, but that's what they're saying. Now, on the right-hand side, this is Soy Chayapun, and known as Soy Pothole. And when we're going to turn down there now. And in here, this is a really good area. You know, you could literally spend your whole night in there, and you'll have a great time. There's some really good places. Another afternoon venue there on the left-hand side called The Den. Go in there, they've got about 15, 20 girls pop in there. That's another good venue for the afternoons. Just up there, you see where the motorbike's just braking. Above there, Maggie Mays. Go into Maggie Mays, go and say hello to Bob, he's the manager. They have about 10 to 12 girls. It's a really, really good vibe in there, good fun. The girls are very welcoming. They even serve Guinness in there, nice ice-cold Guinness. And just up there on the left-hand side, you'll see High Rollers. High Rollers, we feature that a lot on our bar crawls. It's a really good venue, 2 floors, pool tables on both floors, lots and lots of girls. We've got about 40, 45 girls. Definitely worth popping into. As is the dive bar. Now, see just on the left-hand side there, that's the dive bar. Go in and say hello to Dean and to his brother Sean. Really nice guys. In there, there's normally, it can be anything between 15 to 25 girls depending on the day, but it's definitely a venue that is well worth checking out. It's a large double place area. We've got a pool table. Jock, you need to sort your pool playing out there, mate. That was a shocking shot. And he's actually a good player, believe it or not. He's good now, I've got that on video. G-Spot on the right hand side, that's owned by the same people that own Club 4 and Club Sin. And just on the left hand side now, you're going to go past Blue Bar and Annie's Bar. They also own a bar across the road called Esco Bar. Go in there, a lot of girls in there. And Inferno, go and see Jimmy. They've got about 15, 20 girls in Inferno right now, so really good vibe in there, good fun, and well worth popping into. The girls are very welcoming. You know, these are open-fronted bars, so I don't need to go into too much detail on the open front side of things, but it's a good area. You'll easily meet plenty of girls and plenty of other guys that are out here having fun. On the left-hand side, now this is quite a lot of massage parlours. I say massage with a bit of a tongue-in-cheek, simply because the focus isn't really on the massage, but when you walk out, that you're a lot happier than when you walked in. I'll leave you to read into that as it is, but yeah, this is a fairly good area. Most of these bars are open from like midday, 1 o'clock onwards, and as I say, if you go in there for a massage, well, it'll be interesting. On the right hand side, that's the Triangle Bar. Pop in and go and say hello to Steve, lovely guy, and they're up and running now. They're doing really well, which is great news. He was going through a terrible time back through the shutdown. I videoed that with him. He had a horrific time, but now all things are going good. He's up and running, everything's working well. They got quite a few girls. It's not a girly bar, so don't get carried away, although the hostesses will accompany you later on. And on the right hand side there, where that white car is, if you walk up there, that's where Excite is, the Excite Club. And again, another really good place. Go in there. It's a behind closed doors venue. That's all you need to know, is it's behind closed doors, meaning what goes on behind those doors stays behind those doors. So we're going to turn left. We're turning left now. We're heading up towards Soy Boomerang. On the left-hand side there, that is LK Metro, and on the right-hand side is Soy Diana. So you can go up Soy LK there, and just up there on the left-hand side where the cars are going up now on the left, about 50 meters up on the right-hand side, you'll have heard me mention Kung's Restaurant. Kung's Restaurant, they make their very own homemade sausages. They're not mass-produced, they're handmade, and they really are exceptionally good quality. You know, guys, if you've been in there, if you've had food in there, please drop a comment below. What was it like? I'm sure 99.99% of the comments will be positive. They also do a fantastic Chinese menu. I can vouch for that. I have the Chinese chicken curry with salt and pepper chips, absolutely delicious. In terms of places to stay, this place here on the left, Suitors Court. Suitors Court's got a good reputation. I stayed in there a long time ago. Really was a long time ago. I stayed there, but it was clean, it was tidy, and you know, it's a good location. And ironically, even though you're in the middle of all this action here, it's actually quite quiet. So you know, you're not in a bad position there. Now on the right-hand side, this is Soy Boomerang, and you can see there on the corner, Playgirls. Playgirls are on our bars cruise. Very, very good. 50 girls. Great fun, very entertaining, very welcoming, not overly expensive, and you'll definitely have a good time if you go into Playgirls. Okay, and this little soy here, there's a lot of bars in here. Okay. Just up there on the right hand side, if you go down the right, there's Club Fate. If you walk to the very end, you would come across Heaven Above. Go in there and see Greg, really nice guy, and Club Fate. Those that have been on the bar cruise with us, you will know exactly what I'm talking about when I say a good time in there is had. Oh, yeah. But yeah, so that's a nice little area. It's called Soy Boomerang, and if you go in there, again, you know, you could spend a good couple of hours in there and you'll have a great time. No dramas whatsoever. Cheap Charlie's on the right hand side there. Very, very good food. And next door, see the oil Thai massage sign that we've just gone past. That's again not really aimed at the massage as such. I'll leave that for you to interpret. But that's pretty much a happy ending, we'll call that. And like I say, at this junction here on the left-hand side, that is Soy Diana. On the right-hand side, that's Soy LK. And we're going to head straight up. We're heading up now towards the Escape Bar and to Tree Town. And that's where the Buzzing Bar is and Escape. It's also where Danny's Sports Bar is. And there's a nice food court there. There's a big open air food court and lots of little bars, little beer bars. It's a really good vibe in there. And if you go up there, you get some good food. And of course, you can always pop into Buzzing and into Escape and come and say hello. Further up here on the left-hand side, we've got Soy Honey. We're going to get past that in a minute. We're just going to go past the entrance into... yeah, we're going to go past this entrance here, up here by Sugar. We're going to go past LK Metro. And past LK Metro, on the left-hand side, you'll see up there, it says Mayfair's. Mayfair's is an open-fronted bar. Have about 10, 15 girls. Live music, nice vibe, good chilled-out vibe. It's not a pressure place. It's not a lot of pressure from the girls. So it's quite nice to sit back, watch people walking you past, and listen to the music. And of course, right in the corner is Sugar as we stand here now, as we sit here in the traffic. Sugar's on the left. Go in there, go and see Nick. Nice guy, Nick. And of course, on the opposite side, Bronx Pizza. If you love your pizza, I must admit, when I go out and have a skinful, I need a pizza to go home with, or a curry of one description. But anyway, yeah, go in there, and very, very good. I think they do 2 slices. I think 2 slices of pizza are 175, and I think 3 slices are 250 baht. I think. Don't hold me to that, but that's where I think we are with that one. So as I said, just up here on the left is Mayfair's. Like I say, go in there. It's a nice place. It's a nice chilled out vibe, and you know, it's not a pushy environment at all whatsoever. It really is a nice vibe. And on the corner here, there's Honey Massage sign above us. If you turn down there on the left hand side, you've got the Honey Lounge. Also, you've got the Honey Massage. If you like the old body to body soapy massage, we'll go down there, and you will find one of the biggest soapy massage parlors there on the right hand side. Hungry Hippos on the right, that's another very good place for food, and extremely competitive pricing. I mean, how he does it, I don't know. And on the left hand side, remember I mentioned to you about Tree Town, but this is the beginning. This is the beginning of Tree Town. And if you turn left where we are right now, walk up there, there's lots of restaurant, like open, I'm not going to say restaurants, that's unfair. There are lots of food courts and single stalls. So you can pick up some food there, and there's a cocktail bar at the very front. We couldn't see that while I was sat in the van, but there's a cocktail bar at the very front, and they do some great fish bowls. Huge, big cocktails, and if that doesn't get your night off to a good start, well then I don't know what will. The beer hub on there, do you know what? I've never been in the beer hub, and I really do need to go in there and check it out, because I hear lots of good things. I hear plenty of people coming back to me saying they went in there, it was a good vibe, nice air-conditioned beer bar, and you know, really good, so worth checking out, and I will get there soon. And if you was to carry on straight up, that eventually will take you up to Pattaya Klang, but we're not going to go there. We're going to turn in now. We're turning into Tree Town to the right-hand side, and this is where the Buzzing Bar is, and Escape. And if you go to the very end of this turning that we're taking now, on the corner on the left-hand side, that's where Danny's Sports Bar is. Now, talking of sports bars, this bar here on the right-hand side, the Sport Lounge, they're often quite busy in the mornings, and I've been told they cater more towards European football, as in like Scandinavian football and stuff. I don't honestly know, I've not been in there, but that's what I'm told. But you can come past here at like 10 in the morning, and it's pretty busy, to be fair, pretty busy. So, and if you are in a car, I don't think you would be, but if you are living here and you bring your car into this area, you're going to have to pay for parking, unfortunately. So there's Escape on the right hand side, the big purple rocket, and that's where the Buzzing Bar is. You can just about see on the right hand side there, lower down, says Buzzing. And it's good, you know, we're having a really good time at the moment. Things are picking up tremendously. And you know, I can't thank you all enough for those of you that take the time out of your holiday to pop in and come and say hello and have a beer. It's great to see you all, guys, it really is. And thank you very much indeed for all of your support. The Escape, that's coming on leaps and bounds now. Stephen's put a jacuzzi in there, so it's a big jacuzzi. And there's a bed in there, there's a big centre stage with about 10 poles. We've got small podiums dotted around, we've got massive seating areas where you can sit in there and sit down. And yes, it's a good vibe. At the moment, we're currently open 8 till 2 a.m. And that's the opening hours that we're allowed to operate under. We could open early, but we just don't get the girls in. We're struggling, to be honest with you. I mean, a lot of these bars, you know, a lot of the vibe out there is saying, oh, it's dead, it's empty. I mean, you can see for yourself, guys, it's not rocket science. You can see for yourself, it's far from dead, it's far from empty. One of the problems that we've got is just simply a lot of the girls are just slow in coming back. You know, most of them have got these guys sending them bagfuls of money and keeping them away from the city, which is fine. If that's your thing, go ahead, do it, no problems. But what it means is that there's not as many girls here. Having said all of that, at the end of the day, I guarantee you 100% if you come out, you will have a good time. There's no ifs or buts about it. You will have a good time, 100%. And I defy anybody to come out here and tell me they had a rubbish time. If they did, I would love to know where you went. and I would welcome you to come back and join me on a night out, and I will take you to places that will make your eyes water through laughing too much rather than through crying because you're not having a good time. Trust me on that. Can't see the rate now. I think it's just 42 points. We're averaging around about between 42 and 43.9 at the moment. We keep fluctuating. That's Ian's thing. He deals with all that stock market stuff. I don't understand. But then I don't exchange any money, so it doesn't really affect me. I know it affects you guys. But from the yellow TT booths in general, when you come out here, the yellow TT booths in general are by far the best rates. Certainly here in the city centre. And away from the city centre, I've been told, again, please forgive me because I'm only talking about stuff that I'm told, but there's a super exchange in the Bangkok airport. If you go downstairs, apparently that's where you can get another very, very good rate. But certainly if you're here, bring out the biggest denominations you can. They like that, they prefer that. And what they will do then is they'll give you a slightly better rate. And if you go to the TT booth, go to the one on 2nd Road. It's one of their main areas. Go in there, and once you're in there, just pop round the back, see the manager, say, look, I want to change £1,000 or whatever you're going to change, big denomination, and he, generally speaking, gives you a slightly better rate. All right, so on the left-hand side there, you can see the VIP massage, Marissa. She's also got a massage parlour further around the corner. And on the left-hand there, Poop Bar. You don't need to be wearing glasses to understand the theme of that bar. It's a ladyboy bar, and yeah, if that's your thing, go in there. I'm quite glad she's got strategically placed tassels. And there he is, look, the man with his boy there. Son, don't look. Oh, bless him. Well, at least you go. But there you go. There's Melissa VIP massage. Vixen Club, again, lots of girls in there. Another good place. And of course you have here the rock bar, which if you like your live music, your rock music, definitely worth going into. And now we're heading back. We're going to head back. We're going to turn down Soy Diana, and just on the corner here, this is the turning. I remember I said to you about Soy Honey. Go down Soy Honey on the left hand side, on the right hand side down there, and there's plenty of bars, plenty of entertainment down there awaits you. And as you can see, for a place that's apparently dead and empty, there seems to be a lot of traffic. And this is consistent, night after night after night. It's always like this. So we're going to turn down here. We're going to turn down Soy Diana. And Soy Diana, the reason we go this way is it's a lot easier for us to park quickly while we get out and go into LK Metro. But that spaghetti stall, see the spaghetti stall there? I've used that many times. Very good food, very good prices. Definitely one to put on your radar. And just up here on the left-hand side, see the sign just above the red motorcycle, the motorcycle there with its brake light on, Area 51. They've got pool tables in there and quite a few girls. Nice vibe. Pop in there, go and say hello. So here we are at the entrance to LK Metro. And if you haven't been in LK Metro, maybe this is your first time over here, be sure to put this on your to-do list, because LK Metro is a really good area. It's a good vibe. You're going to see in a second, it's packed with bars and entertainment. It really is a fun place, and you definitely won't be disappointed if you head over to this area. Of course, you've got Walking Street, which is worldwide famous. It's an area that you may want to hit up as well. But here, this is LK Metro. Now, on the right-hand side there, you've got Kink. And those of you that have been in Kink will know what I'm telling you when I say to you, go into Kink, you'll have a great time. And this guy in the middle, he's walking right by the bike. Oh, there you go. Nearly. He's like, whoa, I didn't see that coming. But that's the trouble, you see. This is why, you've got to have your wits about you, because when you're walking around and you're looking at all the different bars and the girls sitting outside, it's very easy to lose yourself and get distracted. On the right hand side here, you've got Lady Love, Scooters Bar, and Trenchtown. Trenchtown is one of my favourites. Great music in there. I like my reggae music, and definitely well worth popping into. As you can see, it's empty. There's no one in there. You can't get, you can just choose whatever seat you want. Lady Love, go and see Johan. In there, they have about 20 girls, 25 girls, and it's a nice big go-go, and well worth popping into. And of course, on the left-hand side there is Rise. Rise nightclub. Right now, as I understand it, there's a possibility that they are going to close for a while. I think they're struggling with the girls and the opening hours. The opening hours at the moment are not in their favour. They're 2 a.m. Right now we've got to close at 2 a.m. And all I'll say to you on this subject, guys, is look, you know, if you're going to come out here and you want to party the night away till the early hours of the morning, please, 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 just don't get caught up in the emotion of the moment and spend your time inside a bar that's open past the legal opening hours. Because right now, the police have been out, they've been stamping their feet, they've been catching people, and you know, they've been doing stuff. As friends here on the right hand side, see that nightclub recently got raided. They were open at 4 a.m. in the morning. All the people inside were stopped by the police. I'm sure that the owner will be facing a considerable size fine and possible closure. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see on that one. But you know, be very, very careful, guys. It really isn't worth the risk. Just go out a couple of hours earlier and then, you know, just go home at 2 o'clock in the morning when the bars and that should shut. It's just not worth running the risk. On the right hand side there, you got the Billabong. Very, very famous place, well-established part of the city centre here in the SUKHUMVIT LK metro area. Open bar, a lot of freelancers in there, so you can sit in there, and they've got a band that play. I would say they're not going to win Stars in Your Eyes or Britain's Got Talent, but they're okay. You know, they're okay. They do the best they can, and they're entertaining, and you know, fair play to them. Fair play to them. Over here we've got Jibby's Cafe Racer. On the right hand side there, you've got the exotic bar. Those girls are having fun. And just above the exotic, see there, the Time Bar. Pop in there to the Time Bar and go and see Apple. They do great food in there. It's a nice open beer bar, and you can sit there, watch the world pass you by. It's no pressure, no hassle from the girls. It really is a fun vibe. And talking about fun, here we go. These girls are getting into it. They're having a bit of fun. They're dancing themselves away. You know, and that's the nice thing about the city. You know, you can really just have fun. No one cares. No one judges you. No one's worried about, you know, what you wear or what you look like or anything. They just have a bit of fun. Destiny A Go-Go, that's a nice place. And up there on the left-hand side is the Cave. As part of the group that Stephen owns all the bars. You know, go into the Cave there. It's a good vibe. 12, 15 girls. And good fun in there. You won't go wrong on that one. And Paradise A Go-Go on the right-hand side there. That's another place that you may want to keep on your radar. It's quite a nice go-go bar in there. But as you can see here, these girls are definitely having a fun evening. And fair play to them, you know, fair play to them. That guy sat there thinking, what's going on around here? I've got all these girls having a right. And look at the happy hour prices. You know, you can't argue at that. Here we go, oh dear, here we are. Yes, my love. Brilliant. Fantastic. But the happy hour prices, you know, you can't go wrong with them. And they serve Guinness as well. Look, Guinness, 220 baht a pint, which seems to be about the norm. So roughly about the norm. I think we'll leave those girls to it and let them carry on doing what they're doing. Barcode on the left, that's relatively new. They've got quite a few girls. And on the left-hand side here, you just about see it says Catch Me. That used to be called Touch A Go-Go. Now it's called Catch Me, new owners. And I haven't actually been in there to see how many girls they've got. I don't truthfully know. But what I do know is that it's a new owner and they've kitted it out. It looks quite nice inside. I saw it when they were building it and it did look relatively good. So well worth checking out. I'll pop in there when I can and have a look and see what's going on in there for you. But yeah, you know, have a look. What do you think, guys? You know, come on, it's not empty, is it? It's not empty. You've seen enough girls already that you know that if you come out here, you're going to have a good time. There's no doubt about that. You're going to have a good time. And of course, there's the McDonald's lamb kebab. Oh man, they're so good. If you got a fit of the hunger pangs, then go to there. It really is brilliant, great food. And I've had far too many kebabs out of there, as you can see. And Sugar straight in front of you. Go and see Nick. Very nice guy, very good guy. And as I mentioned earlier on, you know, they've got a good vibe. They've been here a long time, well established, good reputation. And if you go in there, you'll have a good time. No doubt about that. All right, so where are we now? We're still back on KASIKORN. We're at the entrance at KASIKORN, and the girls there getting their food and pizza and all the rest of it. And I think that's about roughly where we need to be today. So hopefully you've enjoyed this. Been something slightly different. I just wanted to give you an idea as to what's going on here and show you from a perspective of the BART bus as to, you know, there is a lot of people here. It's not as empty as people say. It's not as dead as people say. And hopefully, fingers crossed, when you guys do come out here, you'll have a fantastic time. All right, there we go, guys. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. It's been something different, slightly different. And if you like this, you know, let me know and I'll do some more of these. You know, I go out on the BART buses all the time. I'm more than happy to give you an update as to what's going on. But yeah, if you like this, then let me know, guys. I'm happy to go out there and do some more videos for you. All right, that's it for me. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. Have a look on Discord. All of these bars I've been talking about, I put daily pictures up of all the girls that are working in the bars. The bars are all listed in there. Restaurants, hotels, you name it's there. There's chat rooms, there's chat areas. Everything you possibly would want is in Discord. It's totally free of charge, so have a look at that. And if you'd like to support the channel and the work that I do, there is a link in the description below for the members area, and membership starts from as little as 89 pence a month. That's it from me, guys. Thank you so much indeed for watching, and please, as always, wherever you are in the world, stay safe.